Okay, so let's continue like with the quadratic part. So do you remember like we have discussed two methods over there? Yes or no? I told you like basically there are three methods. The first method was splitting the middle term. Yes or no?
Yes.
Second method was the quadratic formula.
Quadratic formula.
Yeah. And what was the third
Yes.
method?
I don't really use the third
We
one.
haven't used that one, but if examiner will ask you like you have to solve a question with that formula, then like we need to know that, okay? So that is known as a completing the square, okay?
The completing square.
Get it?
Is it?
So have you ever tried solving a question with this method, the completing the square method?
Yeah, I think so. But it's very hard actually.
It's not that hard. Like just the thing is like we haven't practiced much on it, okay? That's why we feel it hard. But if you will do a practice on it, you will find it out easier, okay? Don't worry about that. So let's like for today's session, like we will be doing completing the square method, okay? Yeah. So let's start with it. So if I give you a quadratic equation and then like we'll discuss how to solve it by the completing the square method. So every time like you will get a, you can say equation like this. Let's say the quadratic equation that they are providing you is x square minus 10x minus 2 is equals to 0. And they are saying we have to solve it with the completing the square method. So how we can do this? So there are few steps that we have to follow. Okay. So the step number one is what? Like we will put this like constant, there will be a constant value for you. Yes or no? So you will take this constant to the right hand side. What I can write it? I can write this equation as x square minus 10x is equals to 2. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the first step? The first step is to take that 2 to the right hand side or the constant to the right hand side. Get it? Yes or no? Okay, now what we're gonna do, if you remember an identity, there is an identity, there are two identities that you need to remember. One is a plus b whole square and one is a minus b whole square. Do you remember them?
All right. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So what are they? Like what is the expanding part you will get if you
Expanding
expand them?
it's usually you think like expanding the brackets maybe.
Yeah.
So
How, like what you will get expanding the brackets?
maybe like separate both of them because there's a square root. No, there's a square over there.
So we will get, like you need to remember them. For this method, like we need to memorize these two
A
identities.
square plus 2ab
2ab plus b square.
b
Perfect.
square. Yeah.
And then for this one, we have a square minus 2ab
minus
or a negative
2ab
2ab plus b square.
square. Okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we will be focusing on only on the left hand part. Okay. So if you compare the left hand part, it is looking like which one? Can I rewrite it in the form of this one?
Yeah,
Yes
the
or no?
second one. The
second one it is matching. So I can say it is a perfect square of x. Then you can break it up into 2ab. So if you take out 2 out of it, so I can say what is left for us. So negative 2 times the x times 5. Yes or no?
Yes.
Did you get this step?
But isn't like
Yeah.
a is it 1 or x?
No, a is x. A is x. That's why I put it x over there in place of a. Yes
How
or no?
about in front? How about in front if it's 2x square?
So I will put a 2x in this over there. Okay. We will discuss that question as well. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
So you can say like we got what? We got a x over here. Then we got a 5. So which one is missing for you? This b square is missing. Yes or no? But we know the b value. This is b for me. This is a for me. Yes or no? As this was a square for me. So this is a 2 times a times b for me. So what thing is missing for us? We are missing with a b square. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're missing with b square, so what you can do? Can we add the b square from our end
Yeah, add the other b square.
on the both of the side, okay? That is the step number 2. Step number 2 is what?
Add
Add
both
or
sides.
subtract according to the need, okay? So add both sides. So what we will be adding both sides? What number you needed? You needed a 5 square. Yes or no?
25, which is
Yep. So add
23.
both sides.
23.
25. No, you will be adding 25 to both sides. So what you will get? You can say, or 5 square, you can write it. That would be better to say. So what this equation will look like later on? So you can say x square will remain same, minus 2 times x times 5 remain same, and plus 5 square I got on this side and plus 5 square on that side as well. Yes
But
or
isn't
no?
there like plus 2?
Plus 2 is already there, but we are doing addition of 5 square on both sides, okay? This 5 square we are putting from our end so that the things will remain balanced on both of the side. That's why we have to add both sides, okay? That's why I've written like add both sides. Got it? Like let's say you have 15 coins with you in the left pocket and you have 15 coins on the right pocket. So the things are balanced now? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yep. If I like put few more coins on your left pocket, let's say I added 5 coins, does the things will remain balanced for you?
No.
No, it will become
Just
20
different.
coin on this side
If you want
and it will become 15 coin on this side. So they are not balanced. To make them balanced, what you have to do? You also have to put 5 more coins to the right side. Yes or no? Yes or no? Then the things will be balanced. So that is the same situation we are following over here as well. So to balance the equations, what we are doing? To balance these equations, what we are doing? We are putting or we are adding the same numbers to both of the sides, okay? Get it? Okay, so now if you look at this number, this whole part, it is looking like that identity. What was that identity? A minus B whole square. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So can I write it as x minus 5 whole square?
Sure.
Yes?
I think so.
And 2 plus 25 I got on this side. Okay, now x minus 5 whole square remains same. This is 27 for me. Till this step, do you have any confusion?
Yeah, I thought I said 27, right? Okay.
Yeah, you said 27. But you have to like go with a few steps, no?
And
You can't directly put that 27. Did you get this step?
yes.
Okay, now what we can do, like this power 2 we have to move to that side and this will become a reciprocal power, okay? Or you can say it will become half. Half means a square root you have to put. So I can say x minus 5 will be a square root of 27. Get it? With a plus and minus sign. Get it?
That's it.
So there are two values whenever you put a square root. So there are two possible answers that we will be getting. One is a positive answer, one is a negative. So how to solve a root 27? Do you know? Root 27 can be
Root
solved as 3
27.
times 3 times
3
3.
times 3 times 3.
And these got a 3 square, so it will come outside. And you are just left with this. Yes or no? So I can say root 27 can be written as 3 root 3. Yes or no? Okay, then I can rewrite it as x minus 5 is equals to plus minus 3 root 3. And then I will find out my x now. How I will find out my x? I can say there are two possible answers. One is positive, one is negative. So one case will be when we will be taking the positive 3 root 3. And one case is when we are taking negative 3 root 3. Get it? So x will come out to be what? 3 root 3 plus 5. And over here x will come out to be negative 3 root 3 plus 5. Is it clear? Yes or no? So these are the two results that we are getting for the x. Any confusion for the question? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. So I hope like you get the complete one. So from where we started with x square minus 10x minus 2. Then I told you the step number 1 is what? you will take away that constant from the left hand side, put it to the right hand side. Okay, get it? Then try equating it with one of the identities. Like you have to choose with which it is matching. So if there is a negative sign in the middle term, it will match with the second one. If there will be a positive sign in the middle, then it will match with what? The second one. Get it? Then what we did, like after that, we have to think of what number you should add so that it will become an identity. So we came to know like A is what, X, and B will be 5. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that's the value you have to add. So we have to add a 5 square. So we added 5 square on both the ends, okay? And then this the left side becomes what, x minus 5 whole square, right side become 27. Then this power 2 will go on that side, become a square root. You will get the two answers, one a positive, one negative. So to root 27, we simplified it. It is 3 root 3. You can put it in decimal as well if like you are using calculator. Get it? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, Ethan? That's clear? Okay, let's do a question then. Let's do one more question on the same. Let's see, like, you have to tell me now how we can proceed with this. So the question is, just 1 second. Okay, the question is x square, then plus 6x, and plus 5 is equals to 0. So what we gonna do in it?
Put plus 5 can be. Wait,
You will
I actually have another method. It's like,
what is?
wait, let me just tell you about it. So
Yeah, just tell it.
x plus 3.
X plus 3 and x plus 2, you're saying?
No. X plus 3 and then square root. No, and then wait, and then square. X plus 3 square.
Okay, x plus 3 square.
And then plus is it
What should I write? Plus or minus?
minus 3.
Minus 3.
Yeah, that's it. And then equals to 0.
Equals to 0, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, like it is the one.
Well, but this is equals to the what?
How you reach out to this step, like how you directly said it.
It can form into 6.
Okay, let's see. If we simplify, let's check like we are getting this one or not. Okay, let's check that part. So if I expand it, I got a square, that is x square, plus you can say 2ab, that is the 6x, yes or no? And plus how much I get? I get a 3 square, that is a 9. Yes or no? And minus 3 you have. The 9 minus 3 is
I
how
think
much?
it's plus minus 4. I think.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
why I
minus 4.
said no, it's minus 4. But how you can reach out to this step directly? That's the question, no?
I do something something plus something equals to 6, and but it has to be the same, and then it becomes, so it's 3. So it's 3 times 3 equal to 9. 9. How to turn 9 into 5? It's -4. Like,
Okay, that way, like you thought. That's a good way. That's a good way. But like the way we were talking about up there, no? That is like applicable every time, okay? In this method, like there are chances that you will do some mistakes. So what was that way? X square plus 6x is equals to what? Minus 5 I do. Yeah. Now I will compare it with what? I will compare it with 2 times a times b. And I can say the 6x can be rewritten as what? 2 times x times 3. Yes or no? So this is my A, this is my B, so I got my B. Yes or no? So what I will do, I will add the B square on both sides. So x square plus 6x plus, you can say the 3 square is equal to minus 5 plus the 9. Yes or no? I got a positive 4, and on this side I got what? X plus 3 whole square. Yes or no? And then what will be the next step? The next step will be x plus 3 will be equal to the square root of 4 with a plus minus sign. So I got two values, x plus 3 equal to plus minus 2. Yes or no? The square root of 4 is 2. So I can solve it out. X plus 3 will be equal to positive 2, let's take, and x plus 3 equal to negative 2, let's take. So x will come out to be a negative 1, and x will come out to be how much? A negative 5. Get it?
Okay.
So the whole thing is clear to you, like the whole process?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let's
But
make it a
isn't
bit.
my method like better?
And that method is also better, but like I told you, there are chances that you will do mistake. Okay, every time you have to thought of that number. Over here, we don't need to thought much. Okay, we are directly getting it. If you just break it up into 2ab, you will get your number. Yes or no? But over there, you have to think which number you should put such that you will get like a positive 5 later on. Yes or no? So that's why like it is a bit complicated. So that's choice. The choice is yours, like which way you want to follow. Okay, let's do the next question. X square plus 12x plus 35 z equals to 0. It is also easy. Let's see.
X squared plus 12x equals to negative 35.
Yeah.
But can I use like my method?
Yeah, you can use. I'm not saying like you have to use this one only.
Okay, so well, can I try using my method?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so is x squared no x plus 6 x plus 6 square minus 1 equals to 0.
Perfect. And then you can say
Yeah.
x plus 6 whole square will be equal to a 1. And then x
Yeah.
plus 6 will be equal to what? Square root of
Square root of
plus
1.
minus 1. Yeah. And x plus 6 will come out to be 1 plus 1. Or you can say x plus 6 will be equal to a negative 1. Then if you further simplify, x will come out to be a negative 5 for us. And over here, x will come out to be a negative 7 for us. Yes or no?
Yeah.
These are the two values that we were looking for. Okay. Get it? Any confusion?
No.
Okay, let's make it a bit harder now. Like let's change this x square with a coefficient. Like at that time at the start you were talking about something. Yes or no? Okay, so let's do that part now. Okay. So if we change the coefficient of x with some number, with some non-perfect square number, what you will do in that case? So let's say, so I got a 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equals to 0. What you will do now?
Mm, is it times uh 3 times 2? Is it,
3 times 2.
is it 8 times c?
Why you will do that? Okay, like you're doing it by splitting the middle term. No,
Wait,
we are not
give me
doing it
one
with
second. Give me 1 second.
Okay, take your time.
I'm back.
Okay. So what we gonna do in this case?
Let me think. Maybe we'll do. I'm not sure how do you do this.
Okay. So like splitting the middle term would be difficult for this case. Yes or no? So either you have to use the quadratic one, or we can use the, you can say, completing the square. How we will do with completing the square? First of all, we know that this number need to be a perfect square number. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is it a perfect square now?
Oh.
No. So we have to make it. How you can make it a perfect square?
Oh,
I think
divided
we
by
can.
3.
No. Okay, like dividing by 3 will make it more complicated. If you are only, you can't do only division with this only, no? You have to divide each term by 3 then. Get it? Yep. Like
Yeah.
again, just that example, let's say you have 15 marbles in your pocket and 15 marbles on your right pocket. So if you divide this side only, will they remain equal?
No.
No. So that's the scenario, okay? If you divide only single term with a number, then each term like will hamper with this, okay? The equation will become a different equation. So what we have to do in this case? So instead of dividing, we can use the multiplication. Yes or no? So what I will do, I will time it by 3 so that it will become a 9x square, and 9x square is a perfect square of 3x whole square. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So I will do what? I will time the whole equation by 3. That is the step number 1 you have to do. So it become a 9x square minus 15x plus 6 is equals to 0. Get it? Okay. Then what I will do, I will take this 6 again to the right hand side. So what I will get? 9x square minus 15x is equals to minus 6 for me. Any confusion till this step?
No.
No. Okay.
Can I see
Now
it one more time? Can I see it one more time?
okay, yeah. Just let's see one more time. So I got an equation at start, 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equals to 0. Then I came to know that the a that they have written for me, because I have to compare it with what? I have to compare it with a plus b whole square. And if you're comparing with the a square plus b whole square, so you need to have what? You need to get a whole square, and you need to get a 2ab, and you need to get a b square. But while we are matching the first term, we came to know it is not a perfect square. Yes or no? So to make it a perfect square, what we have done, we times the whole equation by 3.
So it becomes
Okay.
9.
Yeah, it become a 9x square. This 5x becomes a 15x, and this 2 becomes a 6. Got it?
Okay.
Now I came to know it is looking like a perfect square number for me. So I can shift this 6 to this side, the way, like usual way we used to do. Got it? Okay. Now we have to check that it will match with a positive identity or a negative identity. What do you will say?
Maybe I'll do 2AB.
2ab is a negative. The middle term is negative. Yes or no? So it matches with the second one. Get it?
Second one.
Okay. Do I have my a value? What is my a? It is 3x, I can say. Yes or no?
Yeah, 3x.
Okay. If I need to find out 2ab, and 2ab need to be a negative 15 for me, or you can say just a 15x. Yep. I need to find out 2ab to be 15x. So if you put a as 3, so 2 times 3x times what you will multiply so that it will become a 15x. Can you imagine? Can you think of that number?
Wait. Can you say it one time?
We need to find out the b. Yes or no? We are looking for our b. So we need to search for b. And how we can do that? By equating the 2ab, that is 15x, with 2ab. So I replace my a. I replace my a with a 3x because I already know my a is 3x. But I need to find out b. So now look at this equation. They are saying you have to find out this b. So what number you should multiply with 2 and 3x so that you will get a 15x as a result? Do you have that number?
Is it 2 times 3 times? Wait, what?
It's a little bit difficult. Look at there. What I
Is it
can do?
5 times 3? 5 times 3.
Okay, yeah. Like you are very close. So you will keep the b on this side, keep the b on left side. Just send these two on the right hand side. So they are in multiplication. Where they will go? They will go in division. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
So can I cut it out? X will cut out X, 3 will cut out 15 at 5. So what number I got for B? You can say B came out to be 5/2. Get it? So
Oh
what you
yeah,
have
because
to add? You are just saying 5, but you forgot about 2. Yeah?
yeah.
So we need to, you can say we need to times it by what? Oh, sorry, we need to add what value in it? We need to add a 5/2 whole square. Yes or no?
5/2. Mm.
So 9x square minus 15x and then plus 5/2 whole square. 5/2 whole square will be how much? So it's 25/4 for us. Yes or no?
Mm. Yes.
Okay, this part now become identity. What is that identity? 3x minus how much? 5/2 whole square is equals to, we can simplify it by taking LCM, the right hand side. How much you will have? The 4 is LCM. 4 times 6 is 24. So negative 24 plus 25 will give you a positive 1. So I got a 1/4. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That step is clear to you?
Mm.
Good. Next step, this power 2 will go on that as a square root. So I can say 3x minus 5/2 makes it what? Square root of 1/4 with a positive and negative. Get it? Then next step, you will get what? 3x minus 5/2. Square root of 1/4 will be what? Plus minus half. Yes or no?
Mm.
So next time, like we can solve it, 3x minus 5/2 is equals to, let's take a positive half first, and the other way around, we will take the negative half. Get
Okay.
it? Now
Yeah,
can we
that's it.
find out the x? We will say yes. 1/2 plus
Yeah.
5/2. You will get 6/2. That will give you a 3. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3x is equals to 3 I got. And x will come out to be how much? A 1.
It
And on
turns
this
up to
side,
be
minus half plus 5/2. And this will give you what?
4/2.
That is a 2 only. So x will come out to be a 2
But
over
why is
3.
it only two? Oh yeah, 4/2 is 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
4/2 is 2. That's it. Get it or not?
That's it.